What up, party people? Yep, Elon Musk just bought Twitter, man. Let's get to it. Elon Musk buys Twitter for $44 billion. Good God, that's a lot of money. I got that thing on the App Store for free and plans to make platform better than ever. Now, what the heck is the whole deal with this whole Elon Musk ordeal? I got your answer. I got you, homie. Don't worry about. This is the probably worst explanation of the whole Twitter drama with Elon Musk. So, let's go. Let's back it up from the beginning. Once upon a time, people used to talk to each other in, I don't know, by phone, by face, in person, and anyways, you didn't go into your a computer screen and just freaking type random bull crap. You had to do it by face, or you knew, or face to face, or you knew who you were talking to. Social media came in. Some dude got called Tom, decided to create a MySpace, a space for everybody. Some other dude called Mark Zuckerberg decided to steal a Facebook. And then Twitter was born, and all the poop and dookie hit the fan. Twitter wasn't that bad, dude. In the beginning, everybody was just freaking chilling, posting dumb. I don't know, dude. I never got into the whole thing, but the whole world sure damn did. And everybody and their grandma got into Twitter. And your boy never did, because your boy never saw the appeal of it. Whatever, man. Dude called Jack Dorsey, some freaking weird hipster, invents Twitter. I don't know, maybe, whatever. Well, that dude was probably huffing paint or some shit, because he started listening to a bunch of weird ass people. A bunch of freaking people who couldn't bother getting their fifis hurt. Oh no, you can't say this, you can't say that. I don't like it. You're being mean. So these motherfuckers started pressuring people, and they started making all these accounts on the Twitters, right? So they had a bunch of people making a bunch of accounts, dude. That's fucking crazy, right? They multiplied like cockroaches. And a lot of people were getting offended over every little thing. And you couldn't even write funny words. You couldn't even respond to somebody. But I mean, if you were down to sell your ass on OnlyFans or Pornhub or whatever, come right ahead, man. You could cuss. You could drop as many N-bombs as you wanted, as long as it was a clip from black.com. So everything just started going to hell with this company. And people were starting to get banned left and right for any little reason. Even the people who were supporting all the banning started getting, that shit started coming back and biting them in the booty, dude. And they were like, why am I getting banned? And they was like, shut up. You shut up, you bigot. Because then this is an era where all these silly words started getting invented. Like bigot, transphobe, homophobe, misogynist. All these silly little words started all of a sudden coming out of the woodwork, man. And I was like, I don't know what the hell a bigot is, but I guess I'm it. I guess I'm scared of half everybody out there. I guess I am. And then everybody started just getting a piece of the censorship pie. Well, turns out one of them loudmouths that Twitter never liked decided to run for president. Dude, he won. I forgot his name, but dude won. And he became the president of the United States back in 2016. And guess what? all heck broke loose again. And Big Daddy T, man, he pissed off the wrong people. Big Daddy T, dude, Trump made a reporter cry. He made a reporter cry, bro. And he got his ass kicked out. And they're like, no, we can't have you making a grown-ass man cry, Trump. Get out of here. So they kicked his ass out. And then coronavirus hit, bro. And then every single thing was misinformation. Hey, you're sick? Drink a freaking Sprite, some Vapor Rub, and a freaking instant soup, and you'll be good in the morning. Sweat it out, baby. Boom! Misinformation. And we saw the rise of the freaking fact checkers. And the fact checkers weren't even fact checkers. They were just people who, if they didn't like what you said, they would just freaking put their little tag on it. Well, technically, he's right, but there's an accent on this word that he wrote wrong. And everybody was getting fact checked. Fact checked. Except your boys from CNN and NBC and all these corporate buttholes. They could go up and lie. Well, turns out that Mr. Trump got out. Mr. Trump got fortified out of the White House, and he wasn't the president anymore. There was a dude called Joe Biden. That dude became the president of the United States. And people were like, hey, let's throw a party in the White House to celebrate. Well, turns out, Biden didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like the party that they threw out there. To me, it was a stupid thing. But they ain't hurt nobody. It was a bunch of freaking drunks and grandmas decided to hit up the White House and throw a party in honor of Biden winning. But nah, they didn't like it. And guess what happened? They blamed it on people who were just saying, hey, kind of sketchy that we got Biden in as the president. They literally said what everybody that hated Trump had been bitching about for 4 years, bro. They were bitching about for 4 years. And these motherfuckers bitched about Biden for freaking 4 weeks. Boom! It's your fault. It's your fault the country's falling apart now. And so get out. And so they said, get out and make your own Twitter. We don't want you here. And they did. And they went out and made their own Twitter. But guess what? Apple Store, Amazon, and everybody said, no, don't make your own Twitter. But go make your own Twitter. And people were like, what the heck do we do? And Trump says, I'm going to make my own. And they started making all these little Twitters. And they all sucked. And in order for you to suck more than the original Twitter, bro, you got to freaking try that. So then freaking they tried and they couldn't get another Twitter going. And so a lot of people started complaining that they couldn't freaking say anything. But guess what? The people who were crying about other people being mean on Twitter, they started being mean. And guess what? You couldn't tell them, hey, dude, cut it out. Hey, cut it out, man. Because then, boom, you'd get banned. You'd get banned, dude. And then once upon a time, a little after that, a freaking race car, NASCAR driver called Brandon something decided to freaking race and whoop ass. See, by then, Corona was already almost over. And a lot of people didn't want to get a medicine or something. And hey, you're an American, bro. You can get whatever the hell you want or not in your body. Same people who were mad because people didn't want to go get a shot. We're out there in the back alleys injecting heroin and smoking Parmesan cheese, but who am I, right? So then this race car dude called Brandon, he was a freaking cool racer. And he won the Daytona 5000 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things. So then, most of the people who tend to go to NASCAR events were really not fans of this Biden dude. And they started chanting obscenities about Joe Biden. And a reporter chick, as pretty as she was and dumb, she tried to hide it, saying that they were cheering for my man Brandon. But they weren't. But guess what happened? Everybody started cheering for my man Brandon on the Twitter. And the people got mad again. And Biden got mad and he started saying, hey, my fifis are being hurt because I'm dropping the ball on everything. Shut that shit down. And so everybody started shutting everybody down. And while we were at it, while we were focusing on coronaviruses and Donald Trumps and Bidens and everything and fighting amongst each other, there was some dudes that were like, hey, I'm not that good at swimming. I'm gonna go put on a chick swimsuit and see what happens. And Homeboy won the freaking gold medal for whatever the hell college he was going to. And people were starting to make jokes. Because guess what, man? Once upon a time, you were able to make jokes about stuff. Bruh, you was even encouraged to make jokes about stuff. But nah, not about this dude, and not about anybody who is brave enough to freaking do a certain thing regarding a certain social construct. Nah, you leave them people who just want to live and be normal alone by making them privileged and nobody could talk about them. Or something like that. Either way, there was an article. There was a freaking another a meme page or something called the Babylon Bee. And that homeboy was like, and these homeboys were like, hey, let's make some jokes. And they started posting hilarious stuff. And they just made an observation. And they said, hey, man, the woman of the year happened to be a dude. And so they pointed out the fucking obvious. And they got taken down. And Twitter was like, no, we can't have that. We can have them shenanigans around here. What are you talking about? We can't have them shenanigans around here. Pull them out. But turns out that one of the freaking fans of this website was a dude called Elon Musk. And this dude is a gazillionaire, son. And herein lies the good old saying. You done fucked up with the wrong billionaire, kid. And Elon Musk hit up the Babylon Bee people because he's like, hey, man, where my memes at? And Babylon Bee were like, dude, they took us down. And guess what Elon Musk said? I guess I'll buy it. I got the money. Why? Because back in the day when coronavirus hit and Donald Trump and all this shit, these people kept on saying, make your own platform. People went, made their platform, it tanked because the same people that were telling people to make their own platform were tanking those platforms. Congratulations, motherfuckers, you played yourself. So Elon Musk goes and he's like, I'm going to buy a shitload of stock and I'm going to clean house. I'm going to trim the bacon off the pig, fat off the pig and make me some bacon. I don't know. I'm hungry. Either way, Elon Musk showed up, put his nuts on the desk and said, hey, I'm joining the board. And they said, hey, yeah, of course you could join the board, Elon Musk. You're Elon Musk. You bought like 10 billion, dude. $10 billion worth of this crap. But you ain't allowed to do shit. And Elon Musk was like, well, what's the point, dude? I'll just buy the whole thing. And so, you know, all the weirdos and all these people who were so in control of the Twitter didn't want to let it go. It's the baby. I wanted to go on my Twitter. But you could hurt my fifis. Free speech. I don't like that. And Elon Musk said, suck my nuts. Free speech it is. Showed up with a bag of $44 billion. I don't know if you know how much $44 billion is, but I assume that's a lot of money. And homeboy Elon Musk made them an offer they couldn't refuse. And guess what, dude? They couldn't refuse it. Because this thing was entangled with the whole stock market and real people. Who would have thought real people were tired of getting censored, of not being able to defend themselves or not being able to say jokes or say anything? So then, if they don't sell to Musk, that stock tanks. I think, I don't know. Either way, Elon Musk just put them on the corner and read them a sexy poem. And now Elon Musk owns Twitter. Now, is anything going to change? I don't know. Will I get a Twitter? Probably not. Nobody fucking follows me here on YouTube. The hell are they going to follow me on Twitter? We're living in the armpit of YouTube right now. I ain't going to go live in the asshole of Twitter. But I digress, man. All the meltdowns around this have been pretty entertaining. This whole saga has been pretty entertaining. Who knows what happens, man? Anyways, if you made it this far off this freaking incoherent, beautiful rant, I love you and I appreciate it. And I will see you on the next beautiful, incoherent rant. Take care. Bye.